Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Aruna and I am mom of two little ones and a wife of Ecuadorian husband. I'm originally from Lithuania, so a lot of my recipes are inspired with Lithuanian and by my Ecuadorian husband. Uh, I am a busy mom working full time, so it's not easy to cook every day for dinner, but I'm committed to cook most of the dinners at home, and I will share my tricks, how I save time, and how I do delicious meals, delicious dinners for my family. Today, we're gonna start with lingua. It's Ecuadorian dish. It's beef tongue, and I will share step by step how to cook this dinner. So let's start. First, you have lingua, and what I do, I cook it in this pot. What you will need to add some water, add some the Goya. This is completely optional. You can use organic option. Also, you will need to add some garlic and you will need to add some onion, salt, and pepper. And here, once lingua is cooked, when you need to take it out and peel it. But let's start one step at a time. Number one, so you put everything in the pot and then you start chopping leeks. You have to chop all these leeks and cook them on a little bit of oil and butter. So to make things faster, I pre-cut the leeks and use a little cutter, so to save a little time, maybe 20 minutes by standing and cutting. So this one makes it easy to cut the leeks, and as you cut, they're cooking, so don't forget to mix them up so they don't get burned, because they have to be soft, not hard and crunchy. And sometimes you put too much, so it's a little challenging to cut them, but as long as it saves time, that's what it matters. So while the leeks cooking, you just mix them up and just make sure they're getting soft and not getting hard, not getting burned. And once the tongue is over, it's about 20 more minutes to cook in the pressure cooker, then you will have to peel it and chop it, and leeks will be ready by that time. But just keep the leeks, mix them up, and now it's the time to peel some potatoes and cook the rice for the sides. Actually, I forgot to say we need to cook some mushrooms to take the juice out of the mushrooms. So we chop them and we put a little bit of olive oil and put them in a pan until they lose their juice. As you mix the mushrooms and leeks on the simmer, add some salt and pepper on the mushrooms so they would have a flavor once you mix it up in the sauce. So how to know that mushrooms are ready? Then they are becoming this color and they don't have any left juice in there. So we can put these mushrooms aside now and wait until the leeks. Now the lingua is done. I release the pressure, and I will take a little bit of liquid, put in a blender with some peanut butter and some salt and pepper and a little bit of leeks, and put it in. This is gonna be your sauce. We will need to peel the lingua and then add the mushrooms in the sauce and cook a little bit so meat gets a little of the sauce flavor, and that would be it. So the hardest part is this, to peel the skin. It has to be hot because once it's cold, it's getting stick back. So it's extremely hot, and you have to take this extra layer of skin from the tongue. And then you have to clean. There are some glands over here in the back of the tongue. You need to cut them off and just take them off because they doesn't taste good, at least for my family. Now then the lingua is peeled, I'm gonna make a sauce. So I'm gonna take 1 scoop of leeks, 1 scoop or maybe 2 scoops of this broth, and then I will put 1 spoon of the peanut butter sauce. Okay, and blend it all together. Once you blend it, it becomes this kind of greenish puree, and let's put it back to the pot. So I cooked the lingua and it's not fully cooked, so I'm gonna put this back in the pot, and not the full steak mode, but probably just half of it, so it will be a little cooked, because the best thing is then it's moist and mushy. If you don't want lingua to be hard. So what it says, function number 5, and now it's gonna be a few more minutes until we create a pressure, and then meat steak mode is 30 minutes, so 15 more minutes to cook. Now if your sauce is too liquid, you can always add some flour and just spray it like this. If the sauce is too thick, you can add more of the lingua liquid, the tongue liquid. And time to add some salt and pepper, always. And once it's all mixed up, always get a clean spoon to taste it. If this is not too much salt, not too much pepper. So the time is up. I added a little bit of cilantro, a bunch of cilantro, so it would give the flavor. And now I'm gonna take lingua out and slice that piece that has a gland and just put it all together. Add a little bit of water because my sauce is a little too thick, and let it cook about 10-15 minutes until you see that meat and sauce are blended together. And now then the sauce is almost up. We need to add some cream and add some lingua, and just add some sauce so the whole meat is covered in a sauce, and let it just simmer on low heat a little bit so the meat absorbs the sauce. The rice and potatoes are cooked already, so it is time to get some avocados and some iceberg lettuce for garnishment. And we also gonna add some hard-boiled egg on top. And now it's the final step. You add some lime on the lettuce, and we add some lettuce on the plate, and we cut some avocado, and we add some, I'm sorry, you hear my little family around, and we add some avocado, some rice, and potatoes, which is optional. My husband likes both, but we can do either one or both. It's completely optional. And then we add some lingua and some sauce on the side. And this would be it.